Well, Dice, how have you found the last couple of weeks getting back into the routine of being an AFL footballer?
Yeah, look, it's fantastic to be back around the club. I think, obviously throughout the year we had a bit of a program in place, but now getting back to the regimented times and sticking to a strict schedule is something a bit different, but really enjoying being back around the place.
Have you noticed anything different? I mean, in the way training's conducted, or some of these young guys have had another 9 months of development?
Oh, look, I think, based on the first 2 weeks, just the intensity of training has been outstanding, and the guys' willingness to learn, even voicing opinions and asking questions in meetings from the young boys, I think has been outstanding. So noticed some real development in, the second and third year players.
You were one of, obviously, a number of key midfielders that weren't there in 2016, but some young guys got exposure there. So how do you think that overall sort of midfield depth is coming along now?
Yeah, for sure. Look, we saw the development of a lot of boys coming through that midfield role, and Darcy Parish, obviously an outstanding first year. We'll probably get to see more of Kyle Langford through there. Put on 4 or 5 kilos over that off season and get us another big body in there. So we're getting some really good depth, and that'll really help the load for the likes of Joe, myself, and others that roll through there.
You've worked pretty closely with Zach Merritt throughout your time. What did you make of his season? Obviously, it was a pretty strong year from him, taking out the Crichton medal.
Yeah, look, from Zachy, I probably saw it coming, to be honest. The work ethic that he puts into training, his professionalism, and the way he goes about his footy is elite. And look, he didn't have an outstanding year, but look, I hope he can go one better again this year. So I'm really looking forward to playing with him.
And by the time sort of round 1 comes around next year, it would have almost been like an 18-month sort of pre-season for you guys. How do you sort of make sure that you hit the ground running in round 1? Is there anything different you'll do over the next few months?
Look, yeah, I think we sort of periodised our training throughout this year to make sure it didn't feel like an absolute slog, and then leading into pre-season as well. So, we've had heavy loads and then time away, and then we've come back and got ourselves ready and fresh for the pre-season. So, different stimuluses throughout the year as well. So, look, I think we'll hit the ground running. We'll be fine, and get a bit of body contact, bit of tackling back in the gym and whatnot. So, it'd be good.
Is there something you're looking forward to most?
Look, I think probably the thing I miss most is just that real competitive nature, and sharing the feelings and emotions after a game, whether that be a win or a loss. So just getting back around your teammates and your best friends, and love it.
Have you thought about what that first win next year might feel like?
I haven't really thought about it too much, but obviously should be a pretty special occasion, I reckon.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Dice, thanks a lot for joining us, mate.
Good on you, gang. Thanks.